Hello, I'm Renee. Here on YouTube, I'm known as, um, as DC Lover 411, something I came up with when I was like 13 years old. But I just wanted to make a little vlog to point out what I do. I use a simple free program called Windows Movie Maker, and it's very simple, but it's once you have creativity, you can actually do a lot with it. So I provide people with Russian songs with Cyrillic lyrics that I transliterate into the Latin alphabet as like the English language, and I make several tributes to my favorite bands, and I post what do you call it? Sort of discographies, just with the artwork that they made instead of the music, for artists such as Victoria Francis, Josephine Wall, and I also what do I do as well? I make little mashups, very simple but fun, and that's about things I do. I've also got a Vampire Freaks account, which is Animo Renee, and yeah, probably I post them everywhere. As, I make drawings, like a lot of people do, and they're very I try to make them very realistic, although they can be very mythical as well. And yeah, they're everywhere. I also write stories, and I draw their characters. I like to draw them. I'm currently working on my story, Break to Last. I'm Dutch, and I wrote it in English first, because that way I could be free in using it, since, well, I've been using English since I was very young, so I can use English pretty well. But Dutch is, I can be more free in the language when I write things in English first and I translate them in Dutch. I can be more free within the translation. So that's why I'm translating the book. It's 204 pages long in English. It's gonna be longer in Dutch. I've already got at page 26, I think, and in Dutch I've already got 2 pages more. I'm at page 28. So I'm also working on 2 untitled stories, which I haven't posted anywhere yet, just a few previews of the mere few people that keep up with my things. And it's one story is, well, I always use a bit of romance. It's very silly, I always do. So there's the protagonist of the story is Melanie. She's a girl, and of course she's a girl, and she's a very she's not very girly. She's clumsy, and she never sugarcoats. She just says it as it is, as charming as it may be, and yeah, she has these little accidents, such as yeah, falling out of the bus, stuff like that. Just yeah, and she's well, there's a guy, of course. His name is very Dutch. I like that. It's he's called Fritz, and he he's very cheerful. He's very lively. He's very present. He's very happy. Well, he's not exactly happy. He just acts like that. Is I wouldn't call it his mask, but it's his way of dealing with life. And it's not like he's been through hell, but several things. And the second story is about a girl again, and her name is Crystal, and she's a bit twisted. She's got well, she thinks she's very tough, and she doesn't think she's all that, but she thinks she can fight up to everything. But in reality, she's very dependent, very obsessive, very clinging, and she is completely strange to a lot of things, since she never really had any friends, never really had a reason to go anywhere. She lost her dad when she was 13 years old, and she was left with her abusive mom, who abuses her emotionally, and she neglects her in a way of letting her do the household and take care of her own things when she was only 13, 14 years old. And then she's strange to a lot of things, as I said. She skipped a few classes. She graduated high school, which is only 4 years in the Netherlands, when she was 18. And at that age, at this moment, because it's constantly changing, you can legally quit school, and that's what she did. She had to find a job and make a living for her mom, and well, they fight a lot. Their relationship is nothing, actually, but she also goes to pub, a cafe, whatever you like to call it, and well, she drinks, and she meets a guy, and she falls in love with him, and this guy's Dave, and he happens to look, well, I had an idea for this guy to look like icy blue eyes and black wild hair and white skin, and I just happened to stumble across this picture of a guy. Later found out his name is Alex Daedric, and he looks exactly like I had imagined Dave to look. So, but I had never seen a picture of that guy before, so really odd, actually. So but this guy, he has a friend named Ian who kind of brought them together, and Crystal's way of doing things, she's very direct, because she doesn't know how to get along with people, how to interact, because she never had any friends. She never really communicates a lot. She has her co-workers, which is actually it's communicating, of course, but it's also yeah, it's very businesslike. But Dave likes the way she handles things, how she seems so vulnerable, which she is, and well, they roll into a relationship, and but Crystal doesn't all seem what he thought her to be. She actually surprises him over and over, and it's not exactly good. So these are the things I'm working on. The next Cyrillic Latin videos are gonna be from a band named Tractor Bowling, and yeah, I'm gonna post that discography, still downloading it all, because, well, it's very my dad is the how do you call it, the administrator on my computer, so I can't download programs, so I gotta download songs one by one, and then of course I gotta use the Russian Google, and of course I only copy and paste things. I can't actually speak Russian, so it's actually pretty hard to get those songs, also because they're not a very well-known band. So getting that done soon, and then I'm gonna be posting it. I'm also working on the Japanese hiragana alphabet, and I might, I'm not sure, since I've almost gotten deleted by posting Japanese song, so I'm not sure if I want to be doing that again. But anyway, this is what I'm working on, this is what I do, and got a few links for you if you like to check it out. Thank you.